Are you a progressive young leader, a proactive emerging executive, a rising professional? Then you need appropriate cover for your vehicle. Introducing the Pro Motor Plan from Beacon. Car insurance that includes free loss of use, windscreen cover up to $3,500, free special perils, free accident forgiveness. Get Beacon's Pro Motor Plan today. Don't procrastinate. Call Beacon today at 440-4447 or visit beacongrenada.com.
Request, repay, repeat with Ariza's FlexiCredit Evergreen Loan Facility. Qualify for a FlexiCredit with limits up to $25,000 or use your home equity to qualify for more. Extra cash at your fingertips whenever you need it, accessed using your debit card and managed using AMI, Ariza's mobile internet experience app. FlexiCredit allows you the flexibility to top up to your approved limit any day, anytime. Already a member? Send us a WhatsApp on 423-4987. New members join today to apply. Request, repay, repeat. Use your FlexiCredit for vacations, shopping, wedding, general expenses, and more. Ariza loan terms and conditions apply. Ariza Credit Union. Your financial freedom, your future.
Affordable quality products delivered to you via Superb Service. We are Superb Distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love, like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibbin diapers, New Bright laundry detergent, Allegra pasta, and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches, and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess, and Klein, and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays, 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only. And of course we have to say hello and welcome to another Mikey Live program. My name is Mikey Hutchinson and we are coming to you live from the Spice Isle of the Caribbean. How are you doing? I do hope that you're having yourself a good night, a good day, whatever time of the day it is in your area. All right. Operations disrupted at the Grenada Ports Authority, and that's for a second consecutive day as workers have taken some degree of strike action. We'll talk to you more about that. 14 accidents recorded yesterday. We were telling you about a serious accident. Well, that was among 14 other accidents. Not as severe, but it's crazy. One man who was missing has been found. We'll talk to you about that. And we have a few more things on the program, so brace yourself for that. Grenada Football Association, they had their official draw for the quarterfinals of the National Primary School Championship. All right, what else we have to tell you? Oh yeah, Grenada participating in the Eastern Caribbean Under-23 men's volleyball competition. Exciting times for the men in that category, right? UK suspends some intelligence sharing with the United States, and that's over boat strikes in the Caribbean. We'll talk to you more about that as well. We might have other things to talk to you about, so brace yourself. This is Mikey Live, news discussed, not told. We don't have a horse in the race. We'll tell you things as they are. We'll be back. All right, headlines brought to you through the kind compliments of Coats Grenada Limited, Digicel, Nawasa, Real Value IGA Supermarket. We've got Superb Distributors. We've got the Bigny Insurance. We've got Ariza Credit Union and all our other sponsors. We actually want to say thank you for being here. So we're taking a quick one. We'll be back.
Welcome to the future of shopping with Real Value IGA mobile app. Now, your favorite supermarket is right in your pocket. Whether you're a student, a busy parent, or in the diaspora shopping for friends and family at home, a Yachty, or a Grenadian, our mobile app has you covered. Shop online with our mobile app from anywhere and enjoy free delivery to St. George and St. David. Or you can pick up your groceries in-store, hassle-free. Convenience, savings, and a seamless experience in Grenada. All right here at your fingertips. Download the Real Value IGA mobile app and start shopping today. Real Value IGA, bringing the supermarket to you.
If you're working for a while, come by Courts, I'll make you smile. Courts Black Friday come around. We are the best prices in town. Black Friday starts now at Courts. Yeah, it's back. Courts Black Friday. I tell you, hurry fast. Traffic on the highway. You know we got unbeatable prices. And furniture, electronics, and appliances. Are you coming? Say yeah. Weekly prices. Biggest and best deals of this season. Shop and credit to win big. And pay nothing until next year, January. Clock out and come down to Courts. Courts already load. Courts already load. Black Friday starts. Courts already load. And go when Black Friday come out.
Sisson's got you covered this Christmas. From ceiling to floor, from outside to inside. Sisson's is formulated to bring out our true Caribbean flair. Get 20% off Sisson's Ceiling White, Easy Clean, and Sisson's Aquafloor paints. Plus, every Sisson's purchase is an entry to win the grand prize of a 65-inch TV. Just scan the QR code, attach a picture of your receipt, and you are entered to win. Promotion runs October 1st to December 20th, 2025. Sisson's, good looks that last.
Right, so here we have on your screen the hampers that you can now get at Foodland. Of course, you can order your hampers right now on telephone number 440-2025 or 440-1991. They are perfect for gifts for colleagues, your co-workers, your family, your friends, you name it. You know, it's just that touches the spot around this time of the year. Okay, so let's get straight into what's making the news. We want to say hello again, and what we can tell you is that we told you about an accident last night. Well, police say they are conducting their investigations into that incident that happened at Mount Nesbitt last night. Several persons were injured and had to be rushed to receive medical attention. Luckily, no one died as a result of this crash, but yes, there were persons who sustained injuries. What we can tell you is that from 12 a.m. on November 10th to 12 a.m. on November 11th, 2025, the Royal Grenada Police Force said that they would have recorded 13 minor accidents and 1 serious accident across the Tri-Island state. And that is Grenada, 13 accidents recorded. It just is something that I don't understand it. I just don't understand it. It is crazy, to say the least. You understand? Well, actually 14. You understand? So, I mean, accidents are that. Accidents are accidents, but we got to do better. We really do have to do. And you see a lot of crazy stuff. Bus drivers are serious culprits, and sometimes they create accidents, and they are not involved in it themselves. In the sense, you know, driving on the wrong side of the road, breaking traffic, stopping every and anywhere. Today I had a situation where one ran in Belmont a traffic light, and they do that like normal, like nothing. We create these scenarios for accidents, these opportunities for accidents, and we have so much, and you will think that we are going to be a little more vigilant and careful, but that doesn't seem to stop anybody from being reckless and careless on the road at times. All right, the next thing that we have to tell our good boy is that Operations at the Grenada Ports Authority, it has been disrupted for a second consecutive day. You understand? As the workers are involved in strike action, it says. They can call it soft, mild, because they ain't turn up the thing yet. You understand? Yeah. Some of the workers, they are there on their post. And they're just not doing. You know? We understand that there has been meetings and so on between the trade union, the traditional staff members, alright, and some others determining their way forward and what they will and will not do. You understand? What we can tell you is that I've heard, not heard, but I have not heard from the union on this matter. So I'm not sure if this is a case where the workers are taking this matter up on their own. I should tomorrow, God's willing, I'll make an extra effort to find Mr. Andre Lewis. You know, who represents them? The Technical and Allied Workers Union, or is it the Seamen and Waterfront Workers Union? I can't remember which of the two unions represent. But I'll find out. But it's disrupting operations, to say the least. I have seen a correspondence coming from, well, the company that I use, the freight forwarder that I use to get my stuff, and they were talking about the fact that shipments have been delayed. Yeah, look at the shipments delay in sea freight collection. Dear customers, please be advised that due to ongoing industrial action by the Port Authority workers, we are currently unable to collect sea freight shipments. This situation is beyond our control, and we are closely monitoring updates from the port. We apologize for any inconvenience this may cause, and appreciate your your patience and understanding during this time. Thank you for your continued. Yeah, so this one is coming out from Westec, and well, I use Westec, and I too have a piece of equipment that I need to use on the weekend. That's on one of those shipments. I hope we get it in time. I'll sort out all the business. Because you know, Christmas time and around this time of the year is the time when we need the business the most. You'll find more barrels. By the way, we're getting free barrels this year. What is that called? Let me call all the calling here. Let me call. I don't find out here nothing about if we're gonna have back any free barrels. Y'all want free barrels? Just say the word. Y'all want free barrels, and if y'all want free barrels, just say yay. And we sort. Let me stop that there. But yes, so we have a problem with that is concerned, because people are not going to get their things. So all you sort the business out. I remember last week there was an ultimatum. I wonder if I can find it. That was given to the Prime Minister. I have not heard the Prime Minister or anybody from the government addressing that. Oh, look at here. Sorry, I'm sorry. Based on the color of this document, it's making my thing look a little funny, but that's okay. All right, let me just read that document for you. So that is a little background to what we are dealing with here now. You know, it's important for you to get some degree of context to what is taking place. Now, last week, let me check the date on this. So on the 3rd of the month, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I get it on the 3rd. I find it on the 3rd. I got it. Let me see. Yes, but there was a 10-day ultimatum, so I don't think the 10 days passed yet. Let me see. Let me just verify. I don't want to get all fake news. So on the 3rd, that's Monday 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10. 11, well, 10. So it started yesterday. So 7 days. Kind of. Well, not work days. But listen. So you understand why I'm counting. The United Workers of the Grenada Ports Authority have issued a non-negotiable 10-day ultimatum to Prime Minister, the Honorable Dickon Mitchell, demanding the immediate resignation or removal of anti-worker chairman Ron Antoine. That's in the correspondence that I got from the group. The workers are also demanding that all contractual obligations owed to employees be fulfilled immediately, including unpaid benefits, vacation leave, and other entitlements long delayed since 2005. The statement leaves no room for delay. Failure to act will trigger full industrial action to defend workers' rights, dignity, and livelihoods. This correspondence goes on to say here that their patience has been exhausted. United they stand, their demands will be met, the workers declared, warning that anti-worker practices by the chairman will not be tolerated, and justice, fairness, and respect for human dignity cannot and will not be postponed any longer. In a decisive escalation, the workers have placed all Grenada Brewery's cargo on red alert. Will the Prime Minister act against a powerful, long-serving figure or protect him? This was read verbatim, a correspondence that I received from the group, all right, who calls themselves the United Workers of the Grenada Ports Authority. Like I said, I have not. What going on? What going on? Good. Like I said, I have not heard from the union itself, but I've heard from this group, and I do not know what the relationship with the union is and that group between, if there is one at all, because you would find that traditionally the union will be the one or the organization that negotiates on behalf of the workers. Is there some sort of dissatisfaction between the workers and the union? Are these workers ununionized? You know, these are all the questions that I endeavor to have the union itself address or answer for me, and I will have that. I will seek to get clarity on that matter and get back to you on it. All right. So that was just some background and context to what is taking place, to why the workers have decided to withhold their labor. I do not know what triggered, because in this document it gave a 10-day period, but clearly protest action happened or started to happen before the ultimatum, the date of the ultimatum expired. So I do not know what happened that triggered the escalation of the situation. We are moving on. Grenada has recorded 10 homicides, 10 killings for the year 2025 thus far. One of the latest incidents happened on Friday, where a young man was killed. Another one picked up by police. He attended court today. Curious onlooker, so many people showed up to see what was going on and all of that stuff. You know, it's always a crazy scene. I know there were a lot of bacchanal on Facebook about this whole thing. But anyways, the accused is going to be back in court on February 5th, 2026. So he has been remanded to His Majesty's prison, facing non-capital murder charges. Today he was not required to plead. Now, last evening we told you about a gentleman who was missing. That was Mr. Omar Jeremiah. Well, we are happy to announce that he has been found. Okay? They say that, your efforts did not go in vain, and the family and the Royal Grenada Police Force, they would like to thank you for your help. Okay? but we'll want you to know that he was found. Okay. There is a lot going on for Jamaica. All right. Many people are trying to see how exactly they can help. All right. Many people are trying to see how they can help. Organizations are trying to see if they can help. I know that there were some organizations in Grenada here trying their best to see if they can get people to contribute towards, recovery efforts for Jamaica. They are currently going through a situation that we have been in, and so the appeal is going out to you to find an organization who is gathering, whether it is money, whatever degree of contribution that they're asking for, and please go ahead and make a contribution. I'm telling you this because the Salvation Army, they're usually out there, and they're usually out there trying to collect, donations to feed, the people who are hungry and to do their contributions. But they're doing things with a twist this time around, and I'll get back to that story because I realized that I'll get back to that story as I am getting a little issue playing the clip, but that's all right. We'll come back to that shortly. All right. So the next thing that we have to tell you about, boy, yes, a 12-member Grenada national volleyball team is currently in Antigua and Barbuda participating in the Eastern Caribbean Volleyball Association's Under-23 men's tournament. You understand? The tournament began today, and then it runs until Sunday. The team comprised Rivaldo Smith, who is the captain, Asia Emmons, who is the vice captain, Evan Smith, all right, Jamu Barry, Rondell Livingston, Zerick Walcott, Kibosi Hamilton, Joshua Cadet, Daniel Justin, and Jamal Collins. All right, so thank you very much. The coach is Javin Noel and is assisted by Jeron Phillip. All right, so we are going to be doing good with 6 teams competing for top honors. The Grenada Volleyball Association holds out hope, they say, for a good performance from the country's national team. All right, they say we just bring it. Yeah, so we go bring it. We're going to take it to them. Take it to them. I'm going to take it to them. Take it to them. I'm going to take it to them. Right. All right. How are we looking? Oh, I think this is a huge one, right? Now, the US have been doing their thing, bombing up the place. You understand? And they've shared a really good. One of their closest allies is the UK. You understand? Well, the United Kingdom say that they are no longer sharing intelligence with the United States about suspected drug trafficking vessels in the Caribbean because it does not want to be complicit in US military strikes. And they believe that the attacks are illegal. All right? And that is according to multiple news sources. The UK's decision makes a significant break. You understand? Yeah, it marks a significant break from its closest ally. One of its closest ally and intelligence sharing partners. Now it underscores the growing skepticism over the legality of the US military campaign around Latin America. And as one of the world's largest aircraft carrying warships nears our region, we heard that Nicolas Maduro says that in no uncertain terms that they would do whatever it takes to defend their country should the United States attack them. They also say if there's any sort of interference with the government of Venezuela, that the supporters of the Maduro regime will paralyze, and that's the word that they use, paralyze the entire Venezuelan system of governance. In other words, if, and I think that's what they're trying to say here, should a government, should the Nicolas Maduro government be overthrown by one way or the next, their supporters will paralyze the whole system by, like not working, withholding the labor, just as you see happening on the port. You understand? In solidarity with Maduro. This whole war conversation is getting me really nervous because, like I said before, we cannot look at it like we are far from what is taking place. We cannot look at it like, this is happening in Venezuela and we are all the way up here. Because that's farthest from the truth. The truth is, when you're on a commercial flight, many of them just go easy. But we are not that far. Geographically, we are not that far. You understand? If you ever take a chartered flight, a private flight, or any such, from Grenada to Venezuela in a flash you day. You understand me? So it is our business, whatever happens out there. I would not be surprised if there are people, you hear me? If there are families who are setting up contingency plans to vacate Grenada should there be any sort of war between the US and Venezuela. I'm not a madman. I know that there are people who are actually thinking of contingency plans, and we can't hold that against nobody. Yeah? So it is a problem that not just affects Venezuela and the US or anything like that. This also will affect us here in Grenada. Mark my words on that. It will affect us one way or the next. So it is in our interest to pray and to hope that this thing doesn't get out of hand. And so like I was telling you earlier, sorry. Now, leaving this story, I'm going back to Melissa, because I was just trying to get this thing sorted out. The Salvation Army, I've been told, is also trying its best to see if they, through donations that they receive, can provide assistance to the people of Jamaica.
As we launch our Keko launch this year, 2025, we are appealing to the public to give generously. Because this time we're not just doing it for Grenada, we're also doing it for Jamaica. And as you all know that I'm a Jamaican and I'm consider what's going on out there. It's really hurt me. So what we are doing now, we are trying to appeal not just for Grenada, we are trying to appeal for Jamaica as well. So part of the proceeds will go to Jamaica as well. The contribution that you give, it go back to the people of Grenada, especially to the elders. That we try to do for people that are over 60s, people who retire, people who have no income at all, single mothers. We try to do for those people that we need. So the contribution that you give us go right back into the people of Grenada. We give to the public. That's what we do. So, and our aim this year, we want to raise, it's an ambitious aim, but we want to do it. 150,000. We give right around, not just Christmas time. We give to the children home right through, we give to the hospital, and we also give to the, the homes right across Grenada. And every other Thursday, we do distribution right here in the location in Salvation Army right here in town. People come to us for food stuff, we help out what we can do. So it's not just for Christmas, it's for all the way around. All year round we do it. And we also, as I said before, we go to the hospital. And Christmas Day, we make sure we visit the hospital and we give it our care package to the staff and to the patient in the hospital as well. They can put any amount they want. You can put your check and you can pay to for the check. You cannot say the Salvation Army and put the amount. Just write the Salvation Army, pay to the Salvation Army and write the amount. You don't write Captain Linton name. You write Salvation Army on the check. So the check is not coming to me, it's going to the Salvation Army. So you write, pay to the Salvation Army, and you write the amount and drop it at any Republic Bank right across Grenada. Target, as I said before, we want to go to $150,000. It's an ambitious target, really ambitious target, but with the help of the people of Grenada. And you see what we want to do. We want not just for Grenada, we want to do it for Jamaica as well. So our location this time around is at Real Value. We have Foodland at Lagoon Road, and we also have Food Fair. We also do it in the mall in town here. So we're a full location that we are using this time. And you can make a donation starting tomorrow morning. So you're going to see us, especially at Real Value. That's one of our main places where we do our collection. So looking forward to the public to come and give generously right across this town of St. George's. So the account number for the Republic Bank is 960-59-2012-370. Again, 960-59-2012-370. As I say again, we try to encourage the public to give and give and give. Because this time we're not doing it. Last year we did it for Carrico because of Beryl. And now we are doing it for Jamaica as well because of Hurricane Melissa. And you see the devastation that causes in Jamaica, especially to the western parishes, St. Elizabeth, the Westmoreland, the Hanover, the St. Ann, the Trelawney, where I'm from. Total devastation take place there. And we want to help out all we can do. So we will link with our partner, the Salvation Army in Jamaica. So it gets part of the proceeds we go to the Salvation Army in Jamaica and they can do the distribution over there. So that's what we want from the public this time around in Grenada. As we launch our Kiko launch.
All right, thank you, sir. $150,000 in the money, boss. Compared to, for what it's gonna do and things like that. Grenadians gonna help you. When it comes to things like that, worry not yourself. Grenadians will come through, right? Hurricane Melissa's death toll in Jamaica has reached 45, while 11 remains missing. But one life lost is one life too many. But permit me to say, because I ain't trying to be ungrateful, that could have been worse. The country has not seen a hurricane like that in about 90 years or something like that. Or since they started recording hurricane data. So just understand that was severe. That was severe. So we have to say thank God that it wasn't worse. You understand? Because it could have been. Okay, yeah, boy. What else do I have to tell you? Yeah, boy, the Premier League, GFA's Premier League is winding down, so all you. Who will it be? Like, we're getting so close. St. John Sports looking real nice. Yeah? When I tell you? It real nice? It real nice. So, alright. NAWASA advises that there has been an extension in the water supply to consumers in the community of Fort Judy and Westerhall. Work commenced earlier on the upgrading of the network and was completed this afternoon. However, the city received reports that there was no water coming to homes in the communities. The team has been on site investigating the issue and discovered that the main valve tongue had dropped. I don't know what I mean. As a result, water is not passing beyond the valve since it is stuck in a closed position. Okay, now that makes sense. Repairs are currently underway because I saw them there, and water supply is expected to be restored by midday tomorrow at the latest. So I passed and I see, yes, they had a team out there and they were working. So, yeah. If ever I have to work for people again, if I decide, okay, Mikey, you know what? Hang up your hat, you no longer own no business, and then you are going to work with somebody again. Let me tell you where I'm going first. I want to be a police. If I don't get to be a police, I want to be a police high on top making decisions. I ain't going to waste my time. If I don't get to be a police, I want to work with Greenneck. If I don't get to work with Greenneck, I then would want to work with NAWASA. If I don't get to work with NAWASA, Greenneck, or the police, and I know that choice, I could become the Prime Minister. I'll go into politics and become the Prime Minister. But then, I don't want to be Prime Minister. I go just become maybe a minister, in the Ministry of the Economy. Okay, I don't want to be on top. I just want to be where I could influence positive change. I want to be the Minister of Social and Community Development, Minister of Children Affairs. I want a whole ministry. Okay? In fact, I take back everything. I just want to be the Minister of Children Affairs, Family and Children Affairs. And then I'll look at social development and on the other side, if I'm busy, I go take social development. But any day I get into politics, let me put up my head when I say that. Any day I get into politics, once it falls within the law, the ambits of the law, I would make it my duty to implement a ministry wholly and solely for children, welfare, okay? For child welfare. Me. You understand? They go say, you have a ministry, so? No, we gonna make it a very comprehensive ministry. You understand? In fact, let me call. Anyway, don't worry about that. Yeah. So if I come into politics, I come in to do that. You understand? Just that. I make sure I organize. I don't want to be Prime Minister. I make sure I organize everything proper. Where children, because I just find, oh my God, if we are not going to care for our children properly, if we have children who are hungry, children who are angry, children who are unkept, children who are not fed, well, I say hungry already, children who are growing up in environments that are not good for the holistic development, I'm talking about for the spiritual, emotional, physical, psychological, all the L's, then we are brewing a society of chaos. Yes, we are creating a society of problems. We are setting up them children to fail if we don't get them right from the start, because there are social ills that create them into certain creatures. Then the entire society will have a problem. So then all the other ministries fail. All other things will start failing because there's no law and order. Where there's no law and order, place mash up. Chaos! Nothing gonna work right. You understand? And so that is why it's important to focus on the foundation. That is our children and our families. You hear me? And I know that the Ministry of Social Development, they had a family, a parenting thing that they were doing over the years. I don't know if they did it this year. I didn't hear. Right? These are important because they teach you to be everything in school. Nobody teach you to be a mother and a father. You understand? And you have to do that ish on your own. Based on how you grew up yourself, you think you're doing the right thing because of what you see your parents did. And we all know how that could turn out. You hear me? We all know. So then we have to be more deliberate about the kind of society that we are creating. And we cannot leave it up to the schools alone. We cannot leave it up to the teachers because some of them are going to stress out the teachers. And so the teachers are there to teach academics. You understand? And there must be other ways that we can get to teach our children socialization. You get me? The school has its purpose. But like I said, we have to be more deliberate about how our children are socialized. We have to be more deliberate about how our children are parented. Because if the parents get it wrong, then they're going to stress out your and I children. We teach you, we could shelter our children as much as we want and teach them as much as we want in terms of how to get it right, how to be a role model, how to be a good child. You understand? How to be a good citizen. You could put your child sit down as much as you want. Pray with them as much as you want in the night time. Go in church as much as you want. Sunday, Saturday, Thursday, Bible study. All kind of things you could do with your children. When you let them go, 8 o'clock in the morning, and they reach in that schoolhouse, and they integrate with them, Typhoon and them, who are being socialized another way. You understand? And your child get outnumbered, or out-influenced, then we still have a problem. And you know, influence is like a cancer. A mind once exposed to a particular idea cannot go back to its original state. It's not going to happen. And if you believe this, and you should, because there's no way of unlearning things that are true. You understand? You could get things that counteract, but it's still in your head. So things that your child get exposed to, they will want to experiment with these things. Whether it's physically or in thoughts, they want to explore. That's naturally human beings at that age. And if we understand this as adults, why are we not doing more as a people to make sure that them children stay on the straight and narrow? We cannot leave it up to the teachers. Them teachers are stressed already. Home stress, work stress, your children stress, what you want to give them more to do. So we still have to find a better way. Even if it means also tweaking the curriculum. Even if it means a more systematic approach. And that is what I am, that is what I'm advocating. Yeah? Just to make sure that we ain't missing, that no child gets left behind. Yeah? And we could be alright. These days when you put the children in school, at the pre-level, is that set a thing they're going to teach your children? Days of the year, months of the year, days of the week, at 3. Oh, why is the rush? Why is the rush? Why? Teach your children values. They go get maths and English and things. We have enough time for that. They have the rest of their life on your calculator still and computer and ChatGPT and them kind of business. Are you not getting it? Y'all are not getting it. So you gonna teach my child how can a funny business at 3, 4, 5, and 6? You understand? How can a funny thing what I don't even know myself? I am a child coming home with thing. I feeling dance. I mean, the schools do a good job in teaching the children academics. And they're following a curriculum that they believe work. You understand? But what good is that if your children cannot cope with if they cannot deal with conflicts? So they know nothing about conflict resolution. They are emotionally dunce. No emotional intelligence. Have no sense of appropriateness when, where, how, and why, and who, and all these things. Nothing like that. But they're very good at mathematics and English. They're bad. Maths, English, and all kind of thing. They're bad. But when they meet basic challenges in everyday interaction with other human beings, place smash up. Yet, as a people, we feel accomplished when a 5-year-old could spell words that are 15 letters and 5 letters and 8 letters, because to us that is an achievement against someone else's knowledge or lack thereof. So we feel good about that my child is more, is better, is more studious or intelligent book-wise than another person's child. So now I feel good about that. You understand? Because my child brighter than yours. But to what end? To what end? Put him out there, step away, out of the classroom, just put him out there in the real world for 13 minutes and let's see how well that child at 6, who is very good at English, maths, and everything else, how well can they function? And then you talk to me. A stranger comes up to them and say, hey, I have a secret to tell you. And that stranger says something to your child or does something to your child and then tells that child to keep it a secret from mommy and daddy. And so yes, that child take it to the grave. They're not saying anything because a stranger did something and then after said, don't say anything to anybody. Talk to me. Or a stranger just passes and gives him a piece of bread. Or a stranger takes his $20 and gives him 5. Talk to me. Okay? Or he sees vehicles going in a particular direction and he or she wants to cross the road, and what do they do? Or they are a little lost and then what do they do? Or they have you put down a phone in front of them. Okay? And tell them get in touch with mom because something or whatever it is. Or you show them a series of things and tell them repeat it. Can't remember nothing. Then you talk to me. Huh? Or another child of their age comes up to them and do something to them. Whatever. How do they handle that conflict? Then you talk to me. Or you put them in somewhere they are not sure where they are. You hide and see how well they can get unlost. Then you talk to me. Or you simulate a fire and how well they can get to safety. Then you talk to me. We spend little or no time teaching our children how to survive, critical thinking skills, conflict resolution, what's appropriate and what's not, good and bad touch, good and bad conversations. Very little time, but we feel very accomplished that they can put down an 8-letter word at 5 years old. So I'm simply saying, I'm going back to my rant from the start, where I started, that we have to be more deliberate in how we grow up our children. And so when your boy gets into politics, that will be the first ministry that I will have to establish. See parents beating up children because of their own frustration. I beg you, man, miss, why do you need child that for? He had to dead. A 4-year-old? What could a 4-year-old do to you that you have to say that? Why? Because the father left him with you. Big tone, boot up, you're feeling the vibration. And that child still hugs you in love because that's all he knows. And there are so many other children going through that, not just in Grenada, but worldwide. You know how many children? You ever ask yourself, how does someone just get up and decide they're going to put a bomb in a freaking gas station with people around and just walk away and then make sure that you have people around and detonate it to make sure that you kill somebody? You think that happened overnight? You think it happened overnight that two people who grew up in the same community can just pick up a knife out of a stupid conflict and just stab the other to death? You think that happened overnight? You think it happened overnight? Where a few teenagers go and get all these little things and go and rob a SOG? Or a shop in the community that they see the owners, they know the owners, they see the struggles of the owners, and they would still come up as a plan, 3 or 4 of them, and go and rob the poor man's shop. You think that's happening overnight? You think that's something they see on TV? Nah, man, you ought to be crazy. It is nurtured over a period of time, unintentionally, based on our behaviors and our omissions, and the things that our children see us do, the things that we show them that we approve by virtue of our own behaviors, by the things that we expose them to just the same, whether it's directly or indirectly, by the things that they are given or deprived of. And so over a period of time, we create the deviants. We create the deviant behaviors. And it just takes a brief moment for them to do something crazy. And we see it every day. Every day. But we ain't doing nothing about it. When we see certain things, we blame them, but they didn't just, in their mature minds, very rarely, if it ever happens, in their mature mind, decide to become something. And we know it is not easy to just become something. It is something that is nurtured into you over a period of time. And if all you understand that, then how it is you're not deciding what you put into the children's head, how it is you're not more deliberate into what you put, what you expose your children to, what you expose them to. Child abuse in Grenada is at a serious level. And here's why you don't hear about it. Who do they complain to? Where do they go to complain that mommy or daddy is abusing me physically? Why? Because they think that that's normal, or even when they think that it is not normal, no child at 7 or 8 is going to no police or no teacher or nobody to put their parents in trouble. So they take it and they take it and they take it, and then they're able to tolerate it. And then, when they get old enough, they just pass that shit on to their children. They pass it on, my God. And then their children pass it on too. And then the cycle continues, and continues. I think I've said enough on that topic. I'll take up all of the time. You understand? It takes home, somebody says it takes both home and schools to teach values. But here's what. But the home, it's the home's responsibility. You understand? You can go and tell your teacher, you're not teaching my child the right values. You can go and hold it to them, They didn't sign up for that. You understand? Maybe there's a lower level in the school that deals with certain things that have a more deliberate approach towards teaching values, and all right. And you find that happening in a lot of the private schools and stuff like that. But the regular school, maths, English, and social studies, to hell with you with values, then people walk. I mean, there are things that are hidden within the curriculum, that is going to help develop certain values, but that's just not that. My point is, we have to be more deliberate. We can't be subtle about it. Anyway, let me go read them people thing here, papi. Did I do that already? No. So, the weather is expected to be generally fair and breezy, becoming partly cloudy at times with light showers. Tonight's minimum temperature, 26 degrees Celsius. Winds northeasterly to easterly at 13 to 23 miles per hour. Seas moderate with waves 5 to 7 feet in easterly swells, and a small craft advisory is in effect. And so we're going over to Wednesdays where they only want some rain. But I tell you, this is the driest rain season I've seen in a long time. That rain season on another level, if I'm being quite honest. So, what are we going to do? But anyway, weather is expected to be generally fair and breezy, becoming partly cloudy at times, with occasional light showers, particularly in the nighttime. So the max temp at 31.5 degrees Celsius, and we see the minimum is coming in at 26 degrees Celsius. Winds northeasterly to easterly at 14 to 24 miles per hour. Now seas moderate with waves 5 to 7 feet in open waters, and a small craft advisory will be in effect for tomorrow. Of course, I want you guys to pay a lot of attention to the weather report when we give it and all these things, because they are as accurate as possible. You understand? They are forecast. It's not a prediction, it's a forecast, but it's as good as it gets. And so you can actually use the information to guide your decision making, where you go, when you go, all that stuff. All right. What else do I have to tell you? I think that is just about it. So let me just big up a few people on the business. So we want to big up Denise, Suzanne, it's Clovey, Celine, Diana, Cher, Kador, Java again, Liz Myers, and who else is Valerie? What's going on? And yes, it does take a village to raise a child. Margaret, Bermuda, Marcus, and everybody else. Really, I see there are so many of you there. Whether it is you're on YouTube. You think Sylvina said I should follow the Lord. In what way? I do follow the Lord. Marcus wants to know, what party would I be involved in? I don't know. My own. Okay. Yeah, where are you going again? Bernadette. Hazelin and Ian. Who else? Jin. I said Hazel, right? Yeah, so Hazel. Yeah, so I'll take care of yourselves. What I want to do for you is so we're not going to be having Margaret said, Mikey, that's a very tall order, so you have to start. Nah, man. I don't work and I do anything overnight. Listen. Nah, man, like 2 days for me, man. Listen, I could walk on that pressure. 2 days. I establishing a whole ministry. 2 days. Give me 2 days. I mean, if you had to be enacted into law, that's another story, but it's close to say, ask her which Lord? Ha! Oh, Lord. I ain't taking part in that one. I'm staying far from now. Celine, you have a birthday? When is Celine's birthday? I see somebody saying something about it, but alright. So anyways, what we're going to do is leave you with words from our sponsors. Alright, Chair. So take care, guys, and we are going to leave you with word from our sponsors, from the people who support this program. And of course, we would like that you Oh, happy birthday to Celine. Everybody, please join me. Please join me. Celine is always on the program. Celine is currently on YouTube. So guys, please help me in wishing Celine all the best. Celine, you're spending your birthday with us? Oh, Dolores, how you do? Yo, Celine is spending her birthday with us. Let's make sure that Celine has a good night tonight. Celine, we all appreciate you. We appreciate you. You're always with us. So everyone, let's please say happy birthday to Celine. Make Celine feel as special as Celine should be feeling right now. Celine, despite everything, despite the fact that it is the big day, big night, is with us. You understand? Alright, so Marcus, yes, big up. Alright, so happy birthday to Celine. Happy birthday to Celine. Happy birthday, dear Celine. Happy birthday to you. Alright, guys, so we are leaving with a word from our sponsors again, and thank you for tuning in, and do have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful rest of the day. Alright, we leave you with word from those who support us.
Are you a progressive young leader, a proactive emerging executive, a rising professional? Then you need appropriate cover for your vehicle. Introducing the Pro Motor Plan from Beacon. Car insurance that includes free loss of use, windscreen cover up to $3,500, free special perils, free accident forgiveness. Get Beacon's Pro Motor Plan today. Don't procrastinate. Call Beacon today at 440-4447 or visit beacongrenada.com.
To meet the growing water demand in the south of the island, NOASA, in collaboration with the Caribbean Development Bank through the UK Caribbean Infrastructure Fund, is implementing the Southern St. George's Water Supply Expansion Project. This project is designed to improve water quality, ensure a consistent supply, and protect our environment for future generations. We are upgrading our water supply system by replacing aging infrastructure, constructing new storage tanks, and installing advanced monitoring equipment. There will be dust, noise, and traffic inconveniences. We appreciate your patience during the construction phase. We believe in the power of community engagement. Your voice matters. Your input is essential. Want to learn more? Get involved. Attend our public meetings. Follow us on NOASA's social media and share your feedback. Reliable, safe drinking water means a healthier, better quality of life for all. Together, we're securing a better water future for Grenada. Join us on this journey. This project is made possible through the collaborative efforts of the Government of Grenada, the Caribbean Development Bank, and the Foreign and Commonwealth Development Office of the United Kingdom, with grant funding from the UK Caribbean Infrastructure Partnership Fund.
Affordable quality products delivered to you via superb service. We are superb distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love, like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibin diapers, New Bright laundry detergent, Allegra pasta, and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches, and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess, and Klein, and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays, 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Welcome to the future of shopping with Real Value IGA mobile app. Now, your favorite supermarket is right in your pocket. Whether you're a student, a busy parent, or in the diaspora shopping for friends and family at home, a Yachty, or a Grenadian, our mobile app has you covered. Shop online with our mobile app from anywhere and enjoy free delivery to St. George and St. David. Or you can pick up your groceries in-store, hassle-free. Convenience, savings, and a seamless experience in Grenada. All right here at your fingertips. Download the Real Value IGA mobile app and start shopping today. Real Value IGA, bringing the supermarket to you.
The reason for your happiness, peace of mind, and smile. The caring companion that supports you with your goals. Your ally in the fulfillment of your dreams. Think of us as someone you share your life with. Your friend Ami, a Ryza mobile and internet experience, keeping you in touch and in the know on your journey to financial freedom. A Ryza Credit Union, your financial freedom, your future.
If you're working for a while, come by Cots, I'll make you smile. Cots Black Friday come around. We are the best prices in town. Black Friday starts now at Cots. Yeah, it's back. Cots Black Friday. I tell you, hurry fast. Traffic on the highway. You know we got unbeatable prices. And furniture, electronics, and appliances. Are you coming? Say yeah. Weekly prices. Biggest and best deals of the season. Shop and credit